A center here in Regina has been researching to help address the mental health needs of public safety personnel. The Canadian Institute for Public Safety Research and Treatment provides evidence-based, easily accessible resources for frontline workers, and it's hosting its first national conference next month. Leslie Ann Kewen is the executive director, and she joins me now in studio. Good morning, Leslie Ann.
Nice. Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. So tell us a bit more about the Institute.
So the Institute was founded in 2018 with funding from Public Safety Canada. It was kind of its first almost in the world to look at the mental health and well-being of first responders and other public safety personnel. So we're talking fire, corrections, security officers, police, paramedics, search and rescue, anybody that kind of does that kind of public safety work. And it was founded because there was research that was showing that you and I on any given day in our lifetime might experience 3 to 5 what we call potentially traumatic events, so things that would cause trauma for us. And you can think that in their first shift as a police officer, they might experience that in one shift. And so the kind of work that these individuals do leads them to have challenges with their mental health sometimes and need to have skills and resources to kind of make sure that they can continue to help and serve us. I worked in corrections for a while in Ottawa and spent a lot of time in maximum security prisons. And I can tell you see some things, and they're sometimes hard to not remember, and they can impact your mental health. And I've had to have help, and I think it's kind of how do we keep people in these careers and keep them healthy.
What sorts of things are you aiming to help them with, and what sort of resources are being provided?
So we have an internet cognitive behavioral therapy that's geared right towards public safety personnel that talks to them about the things they're seeing. The examples are all from them. It's free. It's available to them across Canada. And on our hub side, we have all kinds of free resources. So, for instance, there's an assessment tool that any public safety personnel can go on our website and use that gives them, here's where your symptoms are. Here's where your mental health might be today. Here's where it is in comparison to others who work in the same kind of job you do. There's resources on things like how to help a colleague who's struggling. We have webinars on things like fatigue and burnout. There's a sleep toolkit because public safety personnel, as you might guess, have a lot of sleep issues and struggle with sleep sometimes when you work shift work, irregular kind of shifts that impacts your sleep. So they need special resources for them. And so part of it is to try and help people throughout their careers now to recognize that there are things you can do, there are skills you can learn, there are techniques you can learn at the beginning of your career that will help you throughout your career. It's produced, though, kind of this double challenge. So now we've recognized that this is an issue when people are exposed to these things. But at the same time, that's created a bit of a recruitment challenge, too, because now people are like, is this a job I really want to do? You know, it doesn't have flexible hours. I don't get to work from home. I have irregular shifts. I'm going to have to miss holidays and birthdays, et cetera. Oh, and it might harm me in my mental health. And so now it's trying to build the resources into place so people don't feel that, right? Because we need firemen and police officers and border security, all those kind of things.